Uh, Good morning, everyone. We welcome you to our webinar named Creating a Lightning Experience, Migrate from Salesforce Classic to Lightning. Today we have with us Navneet, our Salesforce lead at CIGNEX Datamatics. Navneet has over 15 years of Salesforce implementation experience and has a good understanding on the modules of Salesforce, including Lightning Bolt, Lightning Experience, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Wave Analytics, Heroku, Financial Force, and Field Service. We welcome you, Navneet, to share your insights. Before we start with the webinar, we would request you that in case you have any questions, please drop them at the chat box. We'll take all the questions at the end. So now we'd like to welcome Navneet, and over to you, Navneet.
Hey, thanks, Priyanka. Good morning, everyone, and good evening to rest of the people from India. So it's been late, and thanks for taking time and joining this webinar. So to start with, we would like to just give you a brief idea about Lightning. What is Lightning, why it is used, what is the advantages of it, and basically how exactly the Lightning framework would be used, and the comparison between Classic to Lightning, and one of the use cases what we have implemented Lightning. Also a quick demo of how exactly you can upgrade your existing application to Lightning, and a quick demo on Lightning and experience on how well you can use Lightning framework for existing application, also create a new application. So to start with, I would like to go with what is Lightning experience, right? What is Lightning all about? So to understand what is Lightning, Lightning is a framework. It's an open source framework used for basically it is a lightweight framework from Salesforce, and also it helps in development of the application much more quicker. It is a framework. What we're using is Aura framework. Aura is a UI framework for developing dynamic web application for mobile and desktop. Salesforce Lightning, the reason behind coming up with this component is it doesn't need to build a responsive application. Previously, Classic needed you to develop on application on responsiveness. You got to your Visual Force pages used to not support. Now the Lightning component or the framework supports the responsiveness of the application, helps you to develop the complete application. Salesforce Lightning is also a drag and drop functionality, which is much more quicker. There is no code available. You can go to market is much more faster, and it has a reusable component for the application. Basically, you can reuse the component whatever you used, and it has a lot of tools which are used for automation. Basically, automate complex process using process builder. Workflow without code can be written using process builder. Then visualization of data or object model relationship using schema. This all helps the customer to use Lightning much more easier and faster, and the go-to market is much more quicker. So Lightning being the next generation platform for Salesforce, also it connects all their modules. Basically, it connects you to the Service Cloud, you connects to the Sales Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Community, Analytics, Apps. All these platforms is connected in one single boundary, that is Lightning. That is the best part of Lightning. And also we are showing here how exactly it is responsive, because one code deployed can be used in all the applications. Lightning framework also helps us to connect with your whole customer in a new way. Basically, what we want to try to tell you is, because of the rich UI of the existing application, making it more visual friendly, the adaptation of the application is more better than Classic. And also the best part of this is, as it runs on the smartphone, as it is light application, your business, your sales team will have a much more focused and driven, because of this application supports on mobile. So also this Lightning feature, which I would be discussing further, where it provides an offline facility or an offline feature, which is nothing but you are not an internet and you're on sales lead, or you're on a sales pitch. That time you need to update something, or you don't have connectivity. You can update all those information and it gets synced with Salesforce the moment you come back and connect to Wi-Fi. Also, it's getting smarter, get smarter about your customer, right? Basically, Lightning support Einstein. Einstein is nothing but, it's still in the premature state, but once it comes in action, lot of things going to change for the existing customer, because your way of looking at data gets changed, because Einstein is such a AI tool which provides you complete information about your data. You can base the data existing in Salesforce now, it is just a data, but once Einstein is unable, you will get a beautiful report out of it, which helps you to increase your business, also helps you to implement the product about the product, where do you implement, where do you come up with the new franchisee. All these information can be get with the data existing in Salesforce. So I would like to tell how exactly the Salesforce Classic is different from Lightning. Basically, the features what is enabled in Lightning, Einstein is there, and Einstein, which I was discussing, which is a new cool thing which is coming up, which is still in the pilot phase. Very soon it's going to come into all our applications where we'll be using it. Some of the best features, inline editing. Also, it has collaboration of forecasting. Also, it provides customer branding for sales apps, activity-related composer windows. All these features are available in Lightning, and Classic, which is slowly coming down. And also, when you take about releases, right? Salesforce comes up with 3 releases every year. So all these 3 releases are focused only on Lightning at this stage. Gradually, the Classic support, which I would say another 1.5 years down the line, would be taken out. So all the projects or all the features are going to come exactly in Lightning. There, the whole focus is driven from Salesforce for Lightning. So also the products which Lightning Salesforce has now, they have 20 new Lightning sales components which are being used for a lot of their sales paths. Is one of thing where it tells you the complete life cycle from end to end. You can track that using Salesforce path. Then interactive sales wave. Wave is one of the new analytical tool where Salesforce has come up, where you will have interactive dashboards for your particular sales pitch, or you can track your opportunities, you can track your leads, you can track your revenue, what's happening, you want to close a deal. All these things will come in one desktop or a one dashboard, which helps you to with a cool UI, which will be much more interactive compared to the classic Salesforce reports and dashboards. Next, I would like to talk about the mobile first Lightning mobile app, which I was discussing. You salesperson are on a field and they are updating some information and they don't have the connectivity. They just got to update those fields, save it. The moment they come back and when the connectivity is available, the data gets synced and you can use the complete mobile feature of the Salesforce One, or the Salesforce One is now called as mobile first. So that's how the feature of Salesforce, it is faster for the salesperson. They don't have to wait and come back and update it. Everything can be updated on the mobile, it gets synced. That's one of the cool features of Salesforce or mobile first. Then Steelbrick was recently acquired, probably a year back, acquired by Salesforce, which is nothing but which helps you to provide proposals. Also, it helps you to provide quotes. Also, it helps you to provide a salesperson a quick access to the sales information. And this is nothing but the whole concept of CPQ was nothing but configuration price code. Is how do you configure a product and a price, and you can also quickly generate all these proposals, contracts, renew the contracts, and easily process an order to recognize, and revenue is faster. Everything is done on a Lightning framework. It is the mobile friendly, everything is handy. Next, getting to the Service Cloud. Service Cloud is one of the next feature what console. Service Console is what Salesforce has come up with, which is used by customer agent, where a client or an end user can engage their customers to access Salesforce. Basically, we can do a lot of core features in Salesforce. It has an omni-channel, which is nothing but you can connect through phone, you can connect through email, you can connect through chat, you can connect through email. So a lot of features are available in Service Cloud Lightning. All these can be a way of creating a case. You send out an email, that can be created a case. You call up, that is a case created. All these cases which are created, that can be created, which has an SLA, and your manager has to see. There are lots of accelerators because of Lightning, which will give you, it is out-of-box functionality where you enable it of that accelerators in your system. Automatically you can see a beautiful reports which is using Wave technology, Wave application as a dashboard, and you can see that how many cases were escalated, what was the SLA missed. All these are out-of-box, which is available for Salesforce. The next feature is field service. Field service is another module where you can interact, or this is basically to use for all the people who are using on field. Basically, I would give an example how exactly the field service was implemented. Basically, we had implemented a lab, which lab contains they have to go and collect the specimen. Specimen is nothing but the blood samples from a home. So a customer calls up a call center and he uses the Service Cloud and he updates the case that this particular person needs to be if a field representative has to go and collect the blood for a patient. So this information is, once the case is created, we can allocate this case to trigger an SMS to the particular field person. He gets to know whoever is in that area based on the pin code, goes there, collects the specimen, comes and gives it back to lab. The whole life cycle of customer engagement from end to end can be created through Lightning application using Service Cloud and say field service. So getting to the migration, right? What are the benefits of migration to Salesforce? So Salesforce Lightning from Classic. There are a lot of benefits. What I can see, what I would recommend, because first of all, you can see faster, 70% faster to market. Because the reason behind why I'm telling 70% is based on the survey, the application can be created faster, where within 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks, we can go with the portal called Lightning Bolt. Using that, you can create a portal. Also, you can use Lightning Visual Force pages, which is responsive. Basically, previously the Visual Force pages, what you used to create was not responsive, whereas Lightning provides you responsiveness, so you don't need to spend time on working on creating a Visual Force page. Offline feature of Salesforce one, that's mobile first, what I was discussing. You can enable this, and when you are on your client side, you can just update, it gets synced with the Salesforce. File connection, the box.com, basically it's a Dropbox feature, automatically it's connected with Salesforce. You don't need to buy spaces, so it connects based on Lightning framework. And also you can see that 37% sorry, increase in customer revenue growth. So what happens is, because of these features available in Salesforce Lightning, automatically the revenue is generated because the go-to-market is faster, the ROI of the application is quicker. You can start enhancing it with the new features because of the existing application in Lightning. 44% increase in sales productivity. The reason most of the Salesforce application has problem with sales team is because of adaptation. People are in Classic don't like to get adopted because of the not that great rich UI. So when Lightning is used, the productivity is faster because Salesforce One supports. You have you on the fly, you can change things. These all things will increase the productivity of sales because you can customize your visits to the client. Now I would like to run through a case study. Basically, this case study is about how exactly we have implemented an Salesforce Lightning experience for one of our clients. This is nothing but onboarding a franchise. This is completely an standard Salesforce functionality which we have used, and we have done it in 4 weeks, and we have engaged with 500 users. So this is nothing but how an onboarding of a franchisee happens. There is a there's a community which wants to onboard particular franchisee. They request, they come request, and this franchisee comes into the Salesforce through a community portal. Once it comes in, they can maintain their Salesforce using Salesforce Lightning or the experience. They can maintain the existing application with, for example, I have one of the franchisee. For example, you can take as a car company where the tires has to be replaced. So that is the maintenance thing what I have to give. So I go and give them that this maintenance has to basically create a case saying that the tires have to be changed. So automatically these all things are managed through Salesforce. One of the example is that which helps for us to generate experience of Lightning on our platform. And this was that's what I was telling. This took about the whole application took 4 weeks, and we onboarded about 500 franchisees, nothing but 500 users using Lightning experience for Sales Cloud. And the concept was written on trigger, approvals, page layouts, all the simple application which was done, and go to market was about a month's time. The whole thing was done on agile methodology with two sprints of each. So now I would like to take through a quick demo of how exactly the Salesforce Lightning application can be migrated. So when you log into any classic Salesforce, this is how it looks. These are my apps. Basically, you have service, marketing, community. These all are my apps. So I'm in the sales app now. You can see all the objects available on the board with the home page. Now, for enabling Salesforce, you just need to go to setup, and you can see here that Lightning experience is always available. So once you click on Lightning experience, and once the page loads, you will see and feel in the end which says enable Lightning. So once you enable Lightning, it will allow you to it will enable you to see all your application on Lightning if you have not upgraded. So there are I would say basically I have enabled it. So I would show two scenarios. One, the application which is enabled with Lightning, and one without. So basically what we're going to do now is I'm going to switch to Lightning experience. So once I click on Lightning, here is my apps, all the apps what I was in the left panel. You can, it's available here. It's the same app, service, marketing, community, Salesforce Chapter, Real ESP, site, code coverage calculator, and sales. So all your apps come here, and you want to search for an app exchange. App exchange is available here. So you can see this app exchange is available here. All the new products, whatever you want to buy, it's available. Same like Classic. There is no much difference. You can download and install that. So getting to the this is the app which you are there. So basically this tells you sales, and this is your tabs. And you want to see more tabs, you can see this. So I was also telling about the best part of Lightning is drag and drop page creation, right? So I'm just going to create a quick page. Basically, I'll edit this page, which will give you how exactly this comes as a component here. All these are components in Lightning. Basically, it's loading. Once it loads, these are the components of the page. I don't want to see this. I can just click this, and it's gone. So I have here, I have item to be approved. So I don't want this. I have taken it off. I want this to come here. I just drag and drop it and just save this. Once I save it, I should be able to go to home page, and I can see that it's available there. It's a simple drag and drop functionality. That's why it is much quicker and lighter. It's available here now. So similarly, if you want to create a report, so I just need to go to a report and just click on new report, and I should be able to create a Lightning report. The Classic, it's the same report. They have not changed the feature. They're working on all these modules. It's still the same Classic feature what it shows, but yeah, this is how you can generate it. So also I want to talk about an app builder. which will help us to how well we can upgrade the a classic application to Lightning. So let me first get back to Classic, so that time I can show you. So I have created an app called as Medical, where I have products. All my products can be here. I've created logo. It's a reporter, reports. It's a chatter which is available. This helps to communicate internally with the team. Anything happening that can be given. So what I'm going to do is, this is there in my Classic, and this is not there in Lightning. If you see my apps, it's not available in Lightning. So I go to app, you can see that it's not available. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to go to a section called as App Manager. So when I go to App Manager, so I can see that all those applications which are, so okay, let me refresh the screen. Yeah, it's coming in. So you can see that whichever has been on visible in Lightning, you can see here it is visible in Lightning. Now I'm talking about Medical, right? So I'll go here and I'll click on this. It'll tell me to edit, delete or upgrade. So when I click on upgrade, it'll ask me, you want to do it on Lightning? Yes, I click on upgrade. So sometimes what happens if the application has too much of customization, so only the component which is compatible in Lightning gets enabled in Lightning. Rest of the components will be on Classic. Now you can see that Medical Lightning has been enabled. So when I go and click on Lightning here, so I can see same products which is available like home, product, report, chatter, feedback, cases. So now previously you could see that there was the Lightning was not enabled. After upgrading, you will be able to see the Lightning. Going to the presentation back, this is a demo how exactly a Lightning would look and feel. This is nothing but I'm just presenting a pictorial or a presentation on how exactly you can enhance. These are the apps. This is your current app. This is your current section table. How do you upgrade using App Manager? So this is about the Lightning part of it. So now I would like to give an overall description about Salesforce Tracker, what we have been doing on CIGNEX Datamatics. So we have around 50 plus certified resources on Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and we are also a registered partner with Salesforce. We have 10 plus projects implemented in Salesforce, like Service Cloud, Lightning Bolt, Financial Force, Marketing, Chatter, Feedback, and on Wave Analytics. All these are being done on Agile methodology, and we have been doing this for about in 3 to 4 weeks. Probably we have done a couple of projects where it has gone live, and some of the projects have taken about 4 to 5 months to develop. And we have got internally, we got a project management tool which helps to manage using Salesforce. We have created a project management tool which takes care of all your requirement, traceability matrix, your effort, your cost. All those things has been developed using Salesforce with the in-house project management tool which is available. Also, we have in the services what we provide is consulting, migration from other CRM, development, deployment, integration, support and maintenance, and performance tuning. Coming to the landscape, we have been creating a lot of portals for customers, for end users, like customer portal, partner portal, web integration with Salesforce, incident management portal, how exactly you can manage a case, then community portal, marketing integrations with other applications, custom apps. Coming to the services or coming to the implementation, what all we do is assessment. Basically, in assessment, what we do is we come in, we look into the system, give you a health check, provide you a report about the system, how well it has been, how well it has been customized, how much percentage of system is customized, how much is standard, is your fields used, how much percentage of your page layout fields are used, 0 to 100, what is the percentage it has been used. Those type of value adds we provide. Also, we do a consulting service where we come and we understand the existing ecosystem of your Salesforce, provide a roadmap, how well you can, what are the best practices, which cloud you need to go for a business scenario, and what is the best suits. Those type of roadmaps we provide. We implementation, basically we do development, deployment, we have release and refresh management plan, how exactly a system should be released into and processed. Getting to the integration, we integrate with multiple applications like SQL database, Liferay, and Quick, and Haywire. All these integrations, what Salesforce gives, we have done integrations on that. We have migrated from Siebel CRM and Microsoft Dynamics to Salesforce for many of our existing clients. Also, we provide support for existing application, also for a new application on Salesforce. So this is about the Salesforce part. Now I will pass the ball to Priyanka, who would run through about the CIGNEX Datamatics.
Thank you, Navneet. Thank you very much for giving us insights into Lightning. Now we have a couple of questions coming in, but while we collate the questions, I'd like to take everyone through a brief introduction on what CIGNEX Datamatics is. So CIGNEX Datamatics was founded back in 2000, and today we have grown to 13 plus offices with over 500 consultants across the globe. We have a track record of successfully delivering 700 plus solutions across industries, across domains. Apart from this, we believe in giving back to the community, and hence we have over 5,000 community contributions till date. Apart from coming back to our other partners, apart from being a registered partner with Salesforce, we also have strong partnerships with other technologies like we have other technology partners like Liferay, MongoDB, Alfresco, MuleSoft. Navneet, can you please shift the slides? Yeah, thank you. With this, I guess this is a very brief overview of CIGNEX. For more information about the company, you may please log on to www.cignex.com. Now we'd like to take up the questions which we've got. So Navneet, the first question that we've got here is, where can the Lightning components be displayed?
Okay, thanks, Venka. So the question is, okay. So basically, Lightning component can be used in app URLs, in Salesforce app as a tab, and as a Lightning extension. This can be used.
Okay. The second question that we've got here is how to include external JavaScripts in Lightning component.
So the external JavaScript can be used through loader component to load external JS or CSV files. Using that, definitely you can load the external JavaScript or the files.
Okay, great. One more question here we have. Where are the tools included in Lightning?
There are a lot of tools or frameworks what Salesforce brings in. This is a very big topic. Basically, it has a lot of components like say Lightning component framework, Lightning app builder, Lightning Connect, Lightning process builder, Lightning schema builder. So the one thing which I want to highlight is Lightning Connect, which is the new era where which will help the connectivity of two systems from any to that's the fastest and the best way to do is if you want to integrate two systems using Lightning Connect is one of the best approach where it helps you to connect and consume data much more faster and it gets the data within some time. So definitely Lightning Connect, Lightning Process Builder, which helps to automate your existing process. You're doing something manually, using Lightning Process Builder, you can automate that, and the workflow can be automated as well. So Lightning Schema Builder also helps you to create a relationship between object fields and create a new view, which helps you to, for developers, it definitely helps you to keep the data model in sync.
Okay. So we have one more question, Navneet. It says,
Okay.
let's say I have migrated an app to Lightning Experience in a sandbox,
Okay.
making a bunch of configuration changes in the process. Which type of changes can be deployed to production, and which type of changes do I have to remake manually?
See, that's a question. How exactly I would go about this is, if before upgrading to Lightning, I would always make sure I would map, because a lot of components which is, so I would map based on the existing feature, whichever is enabled. So Lightning, every feature is not enabled. On Classic, it has a couple of them still in progress. So when you upgrade it, you will have a lot of limitation, because the problem comes in when you have customized. You have customized your code, that will definitely be an issue, because that will not support your Lightning component. As I said previously, all your Classic was developed on Visual Force page, not on Lightning Visual Force page. So responsiveness becomes a problem. So I would always recommend to map all those things first, whichever is mapping with Lightning, and then upgrade it. And whichever component which is not upgraded, we have to see how well we got. That will be the user story, or becomes an backlog to start working to convert to Lightning.
Okay. Thank you, Navneet, for answering these. In case you have anyone, you have any further questions, please feel free to write us at info@cignex.com. We will definitely be glad to answer all these questions. So with this, I guess we have covered. Okay, we have one more thing coming up, Navneet.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, so I'm wondering what aspects of Lightning I have to configure. It's in the continuation to the earlier question that we had. So manually, or what can I adjust, or what can I just deploy? So the question is, what aspects of Lightning do I have to configure manually, and what I can adjust, what I can just deploy?
So manually, it will be profile and permissions has to go through, which has to happen manually, because Lightning is always on profile and roles. Basically, if I have an application and I want to see in Lightning, I can see through profiles. I can enable it and I can see that. Also, if I am, if other person or the end or user X wants to see it on Lightning, he can do it. So I would always give it on a profile level, which has got to manually, you got to do it. And most of the functionality which is standard gets converted into Lightning, except the custom part like related list, fields and files and attachment. All these will not support in Lightning. So the lesser the customization, you will not have any problem. And related list is definitely doesn't support Lightning. And also inline editing, creating report, like creating inline edition of existing applications. All these are not supported in Lightning.
Okay, so I think this answers the question. In case you have any further questions, please feel free to write us at info@cignex.com. We will get in touch with you personally and address all your queries. So with this, we'd like to thank every one of you for taking time out to attend the webinar, and thank you so much, Navneet, for taking us through the webinar and the demo.
Thanks, Priyanka, and thanks everyone. taking time and
Thank
attending
you.
this webinar. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.